Welcome back, friends, to Battles for Spain. Yeah, we are back at Guadalajara, defending the Republic. Yeah, it's our turn, our movement phase. And obviously I forgot to move this NG company, so on we go. We have these reinforcements here, artillery and some battalions. They can come up this way. And finally we are down here, but is this enough to attack? I'm not sure. So he can have 5 combat units. 3, 2. Join forces there, please. These guys can move here. Yeah. And these guys, the 12th International Brigade, could attack. They got no artillery, which is a shame. Shall we attack them, or shall we just look for some defensive positions? Not sure. So this guy can now move up here. Oh, there's some cavalry in the back. And oh yeah, I remember, we need to cut these guys off again. And we gonna do this that way. The International Brigade will attack. These guys gonna entrench up here in Corgoyodo. And we move Rojo over here to block this area for these guys. Because they have no leader, they can't attack. So, shall we attack here or not? We have the fog, but that would not help us in this situation. And Lucas' brigade. Now we wait here until these guys are eliminated, then we join forces. Maybe here, maybe there. Not sure. We could take one of these guys out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 combat units and an artillery. So that's okay. They can stay together. Yeah, why not? To hold these guys off from breaking out of the what is it called, the bag or the encirclement. Back to the International Brigade of Lucas, the 12th. Pooh. Shall we attack or not? Let's attack. Let's attack. And we could actually... These guys... No, they can't move. Could we join? No. It's only one stack that can attack. You can't join in with multiple stacks. So these guys stay here entrenched. These guys have no movement points left. But we could bring up the tanks. They have movement left to bolster this defensive position here. Yeah, great, but I'm still not sure whether I want to attack, so I stay there with the Vegas. We moved these reinforcements, so everything is fine. Unfortunately, we lost this one unit there, but That's war. So, they have -2. Great. They will only hit on a 0, and I hope we... Yeah, okay, they panic. At least. Would have been better to destroy them, but... Now these units are cut off again. So... Down here, our attack against the Italians. They are really strong. And they have... we get the artillery penalty because we don't have artillery. So -1 for us. That's a shame. Especially because they all have 3, a combat factor of 3. So we take 2 hits. Oh, what a disastrous... disastrous attack. Man, we've been repelled by the 4th Division. Okay, end the turn, please. Yeah. Only some units can fly now. And the frontier road has turned in a trap full of vehicles and troops. From now, movement through regions on this road costs 1 movement point from Trujillo to Alaminos. Great. And these guys are out of supply. Nonetheless, they shift around there a last time. And there is an Italian breakthrough in the direction of Guadlajara. And they attack Rojos. Finally. Surprise attack. Gruppi di Banderi gets +1 attack. Or a combat factor, I should say. Yeah, let's go with the fog. Only 1 combat round. But we panic nonetheless. But better than being destroyed. And the 2nd Division moves on now. Down here, Francisci attacks us again. Both sides have a -1. We got 1 hit here. And they panic. Okay, repelled. And 1 of their artillery pieces is destroyed. Or batteries, I should say. So, air defensive move. They gonna defend here. And there. Not sure whether we get the air card as well. We're gonna get Guardia di Assalto Barcenas and some armored units. And air attack. Your planes find an Italian convoy on the road and attack it. Yes. Oh, all these 7 units are being under attack. So 1 hit, 1 miss, 1 hit, 1 miss, 1 hit, another hit, 5 hits. Cool. Counter attack. On this Republican attack, 2 units benefit from extra reroll. On our attack, okay. Good cards. We get reinforcements. Armored cars. Armored cars. A leader would be good down here. Let's bring them in here so we can bring them in to Guadlajara. Air movement. So now we have our planes down here. We can move our planes. And we should attack these guys, right? How far can they move? 16. That's quite a bit. But we need to attack the Italians. I'm not sure why they send fighters here. Shall we send all our efforts to attack here? Let's do it. So there might be interception now. One aircraft from the Republicans aborted the mission due to anti-aircraft fire. Okay, that's our air movement then. And now our land movement phase. So these guys into Brihuega, they can't. Why can't they? The cars can. Please do it. And we will bring the MG down there as well. Now the Italians pulled off some units into this region. I feel we can attack then, although we are crossing a major river, but it is how it is. So now I want to attack this position to cut off these Italian troops here, but I don't want to give up this defensive position against these guys. So what shall we do? We're gonna take our tank. I have one. Or shall these? No, these are entrenched. If we move, we cannot entrench. So we take one of the tanks. Yeah, one tank brigade down here, and they join the attack here. That's good. So we could attack here now to cut off the 2nd Division, and we will do so with our 12th International Brigade. We see some artillery back here, interesting. Let's start moving up with some of our units. What about these guys? Yeah, I wanted some of them to attack up here. At the same time, it's not the worst thing to just wait here until these are eliminated. And I want to attack this guy. I mean, it's just this one unit over here. And this can move here, right? This is... yeah, please. We could move here, which would not cut off these guys. But they could move in here, so we stay there entrenched. That's how I like it. Yeah, and I feel we have to stay here with the 11th International Brigade, maybe even entrench if we are here, why not? And we have these armored cars, but we cannot move around with them. It takes too long to move through the hills. We need to wait until the road is free, so they will entrench here as well, and I think that's all we wanted to do. Let's see whether our air force can do some damage. But first, the 12th International Brigade attacks the Audace. And they have a penalty of 1, which is good news for us. But they panic. Okay. Go away! Down here, our air combat. Okay, they got this anti-air, but only one fighter. Ooh, we have a -2. Why? Artillery penalty for planes? What the hell? What is this? Artillery penalty against planes. That's interesting. This is field artillery. How can they shoot on planes? And terrain attack. Okay, yeah. Maybe. One unit is panicked. And it's the anti-air. A hit and 2 panics. Right. That's good. Great. Their morale is reduced by 3. Here comes the Soviet Air Force. And attack on this America brigade. We don't want to play our counter-attack card. Ooh. A hit, please? No, they do hit us. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, I wanted to cut these guys off. With only attack with a combat factor of 1. So, but they don't have a leader, which gives us a +1. Ooh, little river. I totally forgot about this. And terrain defense. So they have a +2. On a 4 they hit us, but we hit them as well. And they repelled our attack down here. Yeah, this was the major river. So air defensive movement for our planes now. And we gonna split. So that's air defensive movement. Yeah. Let's split these guys off. And then bring one group to Brihuega. And the other one maybe somewhere over here. Yeah, maybe there. Too bad we didn't cut them off here. That could become a problem for us, but we will see. So, Nationalist turn. Yeah, defeats. And they have casualties due to bombardment and due to combat. So they roll on the planes. The effect stops. Card draw is over. Planes return to air base. And they have unsupplied units. But it's the first turn, so next turn they gonna die. Increases the morale factor of a stack by 1. And it's the 4th division here. Which moves back, actually. A tactical retreat, huh? And they try to break out now, but they won't. We panic! Rochel, why do you panic? And thereby they have... Oh no! You're kidding me. They are in supply again now. Oh man. That really is a shame. Huh. So, more reinforcements. We roll. A1. Improved position increases the entrenchment level of 1 stack. Interesting. So our planes... Oh, El Campesino arrives. El Campesino arrives. So maybe he has to clear this mess over there, or down here. Take command of these troops in Brihuega. And finally start a counterattack against these Italian forces over here. But I feel we were in a not that bad position, actually. Let me think about it. Shall we send him to Brihuega? Or up here? Send him up there. And some cavalry, which comes in here. Ah, they come in handy. That's cool. Great. And Lukash is out of supply. Yeah, because they... huh? Oh, the 2nd division did cross here. And they split off some units here, I see. Why are here nationalist units? They are not allowed to be here. Oh, stop. I want to move my air force. Of course. Of course I want. Not sure where. They have fighters here and fighters there. Let's attack these guys. So, interception move. But our unit stayed in and forced the Italian fighters to retreat. That's our air movement. And onto the... do we need some entrenchment level right now? Don't think so. So onto the land movement. These guys here. Yeah. Join forces. The remaining forces could start to advance. They could move here. Nope. Let them stay there. That's okay for me. Now we try another attack across the river. Hopefully successfully this time. And now... no. We need to cut them off again. So first... let's move over here. Oh, parts of the 2nd division there. That's bad news. And we need to attack. Oh, wait. We have no supply from there. So maybe we just entrench here? And wait for the attack from the south. Yeah, so we then can block these guys. They can't move in here. But we could also do this by leaving one unit behind. Okay. Let's do it this way. We leave... yeah, these 2 units stay behind. Lucas takes these guys and attacks... attacks... oops. This tank. This guy moves over here to be sure that we cut off these Italians. They can't move any further. And these guys, they have to be successful this time. One. Yeah, it's the tank again. Come over here. Now we push in with these guys. These guys come here. They are not entrenched now, which is not the best thing, especially because there are quite some units over here in Arroyo del Joron. But we will see how it plays out. Can we cut these guys off? Maybe not. Not to the extent we would like to, maybe. We can crush them there. Destroyed some artillery. Haha, here we come again. But we don't have sufficient movement to go back in there. These are no longer cut off because of this region here. So we take everything but this Commissario unit and attack here. And then we take Machora with some units. With these guys. And move him down here. And Rubio might as well just join with the armored car and the cavalry there. Why not? So now we should have blocked them off again if we are victorious down here, but I think that should not be such a problem. Move up there. If they come over here, we can attack them with Machora. Yeah. So quite some battles to fight here. No, we don't want to play the counter-attack. -2 for the enemy, which is good. Oh, come on, I want a hit. Yeah, there's a hit. So victory for us. They retreated back to their territory. Interesting. Down here, our planes. Can they hit? Oh yeah. 2 units panicked. 2 hits on this unit. Now our air force comes in handy. And a panic. Morale -1. The artillery is destroyed. That's yeah, effective. Only 1 tank company. Okay. Yeah, it's destroyed. No, it panics. Oh, the panic is always applied first, of course. It panics. And joins the 2nd division again. What a shame. So down here, they are quite strong. So let's put in the counter attack. They have -3. Okay. I should kind of calculate this beforehand in my head. Of course, we had artillery, we had tanks. This is heavy units, it seems. Another hit. Another panic on our side. Great. So they did retreat down to the 1st division, I think. Which is now isolated from supply, and Ardente is our next target. We cross the river, so they get a +2, but they panic and retreat. The Republican forces are again victorious. So, defensive move for our plane, and again I'm gonna split them equally. So both of the air flotilla has a bomber, close air support, 2 fighters, I-15 and I-16 types. We want to protect these guys. And these guys, they're... I don't want to mix them. Move in there, please. Turn ends. Turn ends. And the Nationalists are playing. And that's a good time to end this episode, friends. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be back soon with another episode of Guadalajara in Battles for Spain.